The third altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you is a bit of NEM XME coming through there. Coming from the all-time high, we do have a very big, very large Garn fan pattern, guys. As you can see, these are acting as pretty strong trend lines coming through. You can see the multiple levels of resistance that we are seeing from this zone here. Multiple levels of resistance. We did actually smash through this resistance and find a level of support from before there. So it's definitely going to be acting as a low point for us in the future there. But yeah, as you can see there, this is a very good tool to be using. You can see the support that is being formed here multiple times. You can see the support that's formed here. You can see the support that's formed here. It's very, very good tool to use, and that's why we are using it here. In terms of a price prediction of where it is now, it's actually very interesting to say because we do have a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through here from this previous high, as you can see here, from this uptrend, from that previous low that we did see on the 23rd of June. The 23rd of June there, you can see that obviously the uptrend came through, higher highs being set continuously, higher lows being set continuously, and then we saw us get a high point here, but then obviously the huge crash coming down. The most correlative point that I did find here was this level of support that we are seeing. Ooh, that's a bad line. This level of resistance that we are seeing here, continuously finding that, guys. And obviously with trend lines, we want to find as many touch points as possible there. So we're just going to account this as a bit of spillage. And you can see we just dumped to the downside after that. Start of September, I do believe. Yes, it is. And obviously, guys, this is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern, so we are looking for price targets here to the upside and to the downside. It's at the end of a downtrend, so it is a bearish pennant chart pattern, but we need to weigh up the chances of breaking to the upside, right? Because this does look, I hate to say it, pretty correlative right now. I don't hate to say it. I'm pretty happy about it, right? If we're going to get in a breakout scenario, guys, this looks very, very nice for a very big swing trade there. 29.87% there. Very good indeed if we can get that. We're just going to be waiting for that breakout scenario to basically come into fruition. Now, I would probably be waiting to clear this high. As you can see here, we do have a quite large point of resistance continuously along this zone, right? And that's going to be a horizontal at 17 cents and 98. They're definitely a point to be looking out for. If we can get a nice clearance on that, then I would be looking to long from that zone. First take profit is going to be this 19.25. Second take profit is probably going to be bang on this 200 EMA, because you can see this the resistance from this zone as well. So yeah, third take profit going to be up there. And then, sorry, was that second take profit? Yeah, second take profit is going to be up there. And then third take profit is probably going to be around this zone. And that's near enough going to be putting us towards the end of our measure move completion there at around 29.87% there. Pretty crazy stuff, guys. And we know the score here. We're going to be staggering our take profits all the way up. We hit our first take profit. We move our stop loss to our entry point. And then if we see any sort of reversal coming through, yes, we get stopped out, but it's a positive stop out at the end of the day. This is a very great trading strategy to stop you, to minimize your losses completely, right? It's called gridding your take profits, guys. So yeah, if you want to do some research on that, that's how you do that. But yeah, that's the move to the upside here for the daily. To the lower side here, what we are looking for here is potential for a breakout to the lower side. As you can see, support is being formed multiple times there. But if we do lose that level of support, my PC is just making a horrible noise. If we do lose that level of support, then we could be looking at a potential breakout to the lower side, and that is going to be around 18.95% gain there, guys. And it's going to be interesting to see if that short position is going to come to fruition. But in terms of take profit points coming through, as I said before, guys, we stagger them like so. That's going to be definitely a take profit point, because you can see the reversal coming through there. And if we actually lose that, you can see the momentum to the downside from there is pretty strong indeed. But yeah, first things first, I would be looking at losing this major trend line that we've got coming through here. Jumping down to the smaller term time frame quickly, see if we can get any sort of gauge for you scalpers out there coming through. We've actually got a very nice uptrend, I would say. Pretty good stuff indeed. In terms of trend lines right now, we could be banging in one just straight like that. You can see pretty obvious stuff, guys. Massive levels of resistance coming through from that. And I would say another one from around this sort of low point here, maybe looking at something along the lines of this. And then, guys, you know what this is. It's a rising wedge pattern. And this basically means we're probably due a bit of a correction to the downside, because rising wedges, they tend to usually break to the downside, guys. So if we are going to be looking at any sort of measure move to the downside, we've got on the most recent downtrend coming through there, trend line to trend line. In terms of a nice little short scalp position here, it's going to be something along the lines of this. But please be careful. You've got major moving averages here on the hourly. So that could actually be very crucial levels of support that you need to take into consideration there. And definitely be using as take profit points there. But yeah, that's going to be your NEM update there. In terms of a larger price prediction coming through just ever so quickly, guys, if we do break this symmetrical triangle to the top side, we could be looking at a 22 cent NEM there. And obviously, if we do get to that point and find support on this this halfway point on the Garn fan chart pattern, if we bang it up from there, we could be looking at 28% there in terms of 28%. No, sorry, a 28 cent NEM. Sounds so strange saying that. It's 28-cent NEM there in terms of a price prediction for the future. But yeah, that's going to be your update for NEM.